Global greetings, friends, and welcome to Let's Talk About It with Danelle Boyles, and I'm coming to you from the US. Today, I am bringing you a brief review of one of my most recently watched TEDx Talks, The Role of Curiosity in Learning by Sir Ken Robinson. In the role of curiosity in learning, Sir Ken Robinson explores the essential role that curiosity plays in creating meaningful, engaging, and effective learning experiences. He explains that curiosity is the driving force behind discovery, creativity, and innovation. Rather than viewing students as passive recipients of information, Robinson encourages educators to recognize that learners as naturally curious individuals who are eager to explore their ideas, they're eager to ask questions and make connections with the world around them as part of their just natural, innate need. He emphasizes that traditional education systems often focus very heavily on memorization, testing, and standardized outcomes. This we know. So this can limit students' imaginations and their willingness to do exploration and their own exploration, developing a sense of independent curiosity. He argues that true learning happens when students are given opportunities to investigate, experiment, and to pursue their interests. And by creating a classroom where questions are valued and that their mistakes are seen as opportunities for growth and development, educators can help students develop confidence and have a deeper understanding of these different concepts. The talk also highlights the important roles that teachers play in inspiring the curiosity, and that great educators do more than just provide information, that they create this stimulating environment that encourages exploration, it encourages critical thinking, and their development of curiosity. Robinson reminds us that education should not only be preparing students for academic success, but it should also be helping them to become lifelong learners who are adaptable. And by being adaptable, they're innovating, and then they become more capable of solving their future challenges. Some of the key takeaway points from this TEDx talk are: curiosity is the foundation of lifelong learning and personal growth. Meaningful education encourages students to question, explore, and discover. Creativity and imagination are essential skills for the future. That teachers inspire learning by creating supportive environments where students feel empowered to investigate new ideas. That mistakes and challenges are a valuable part of the learning process. And also that education should focus on developing thinkers and problem solvers and lifelong learners rather than just being able to perform well in measured testing environments. And that when curiosity is nurtured, students become more engaged, motivated, and prepared to contribute positively to the world. With that, I highly encourage you to watch this TEDx talk if you are looking to develop your educational skills and expanding your student environment, your environment, and carrying out, those self skills that are needed for being a continuously future learner that's got a constant curiosity about developing, knowledge growth and expansion. And with that, this talk is part of my Rayhan AI teachers training to example how we can integrate AI as an assistive tool to our everyday usage and education and knowledge expansion. And as always, I thank you for joining us, and I hope you take away some wonderful growth and expansion from this conversation today. And remember to keep learning every day and expanding those minds, hearts, and horizons. Till next time, namaste.